Now here's a kid that they stayed away. They gave him money, plenty of money, to stay with the Dallas Cowboys. But instead, he chose to stay with them because he was going to get the head coaching job. Well, he got the head coaching job all right. Now we'll see what he does with it. I think he's behind the 8 ball because the quarterback of Tony Romo, he's not a bad quarterback. He's not a great quarterback, but at least he was something that was with the... Lost my connection here. Okay. At least he was within the team with the cohesion, with everyone being on the same page. You really look at the Dallas Cowboys, you're looking at some really nice players on that team. They gave $54 million to Miles Austin. They got Roy Williams. They got a fortune invested in. They get the all-pro tight end and Mark Witten or Jason Witten. They have Felix Jones, Desard Choice, Marion Barber. That's a lot of talent. I mean, that's a lot of talent. What's happened to the Cowboys? And only being 1-7. 1-7, are you kidding me? That's America's team? That's America's joke. The Cowboys are a joke. And all those years that they go ahead, look at this joke, all those years that they go ahead and knock the Eagles, and I haven't seen the Eagles start 1-7, and how long has that been? Had the Eagles started 1-7? I mean, even the year before, the Troy Aikman was first year with the Dallas Cowboys, they were 1-15, and then Jimmy Johnson just swung that team around to 11-5 the next year. I don't see that happening in Philadelphia, but they did bark at us a lot when the Cowboys were beating the Eagles. You hear them barking anymore down in Dallas. I hear them barking. I hear them crying. That's more than anything else that I hear when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles. Anything else going on? Of course, that Cam Newton stuff out of Auburn.
No.
I have something to say about that also. It's a shame that they got this kid involved. They say they did different things back to the scenes with test papers, so forth and so on. Guys bid and give them $100,000. Nobody wants to comment on it. The people they try to get in contact with, they don't want to say nothing. Everybody, Auburn, it's hush hush. What's going on here? And I say it like this: Cam Newton and the Auburn Tigers have a great team. This kid's a dynamic player. This kid's going to go to the pros. He's a prototype, almost a carbon copy of Vince Young. Now, Cam Newton is a great player in college. They're #1. Oregon's #2. I hope these two teams do go and meet for a BCS championship. These two teams, one's fast, the other team's fast also, but the defenses are a little bit suspect. So if you want to see a high-scoring game and an exciting game, you'll want to see the Auburn Tigers match up the Oregon Ducks. That would be a great match. That's probably the best matchup in college football right now. 1 and 2, Auburn, Oregon. To me, I think that's a great matchup. I think that's a matchup that works. I think that's a matchup that the people will watch and get excited. I think they'll heavily bet this game. The totals will be astronomically high, and I think it will be a highly competitive game if they match up. And I think they should. They're really the two talented teams. Alabama's out. They're 7-2. Forget about it. They got no chance. Boise State, TCU, they're undefeated also. But if everybody wins out, it'll be Auburn #1 or Oregon #1, flip-flop, whichever way it meets. Probably Auburn will be #1 because they have to go through the SEC, which is the toughest conference with LSU, Alabama, and a few other Mississippi states. They're real good. And when it comes to that, what we're going to do is we're going to take a station break here at 20 after 5 on the Artie Clear Show. Also at 6 o'clock we have Master's Corners. He's coming up. Seafood Master Alan Goldberg will be here tonight from 6 to 7. We changed the show and basically the times. We didn't change the format of the show, but we are 5 to 7 across the board every day by Tuesday, and we might try to get in the near future a 6 to 8 slot or something like that, so it'll be 5 days a week. 3 to 5 wasn't working for us, so we want to go 5 to 7 across the board. Tomorrow, South Philly Bar and Grill, Michael Shearer is going to come in. We met down at the tailgate party on Friday. We're going to have him come and co-host for about an hour of the show. He's going to bring all his Goombas down. Right now, 609-447-0236. Call us after break. You're listening to the Artie Clear Show here on Wi-Fi 1460 AM.